Welcome back, everyone. Sorry it's been a while since I posted. Last video we ended up moving to Oregon and then finally starting to get settled in. I've had the camper in storage now, and for next weekend we're going camping for my girlfriend's birthday with some friends, so it's time to get the camper back on the truck. And I wanted to do a couple little things like add a backup camera to it so I can actually see when I'm backing it up, and then when we have the bikes and stuff on it, just to have a little bit more visibility to it. So first thing first, we're gonna get it out of storage, move some stuff, get it on the car, and then we'll take it home and get to work on adding the camera. I got these rollers on all four corners. It was off Amazon. They're rated for 3,000 pounds, but it makes moving the camper so much easier. I can move it side to side in the storage unit to give me a little bit of walking space to go through, and hopefully today will be the first time I'm going to use it to get the camper back onto the truck. I used it to get it off. It was good. So we'll get it jacked up, center it a little bit more, and then we'll get the wood horses out of the way and then get the truck backed up. Gotta take the rough country cover off. Alright, so camper's on the car. Gotta say it was a bit of a struggle. The little dollies, I thought we were gonna make it easier. I honestly feel like it might have just made it harder. One of the sides ended up slipping off because it hit the tire, and the camper kind of tipped over sideways. So that was a little bit of a mission to get it going, but it is on. Everything's connected. I gotta put some air in the airbags just to level it off. But otherwise, now we're gonna go home and try to add that camera to it. Alright, so we got the camper home. We're just cleaning it off, and the goal is to put a camera right up there in the middle.
And
Run
hi.
the... Hi, say hi.
Hi, today we're creating the camper.
Yep.
And we're going to go camping for next month, and we're going to go fishing with Mama for next month today.
Yep.
Bye.
The little one's excited to go camping, so I'm gonna run the cable down on the side, and I bought an adapter to go ahead and just plug it into the trailer light. That way when the car is on, the camera is gonna be on. So yeah, that's the plan. Just cleaning it off. She's helping me get all the dust off because it's been in storage for a while. And this is the camera that I got. It's a wireless camera. So the monitor is wireless, plugs into the cigarette outlet. And here is the camera that's gonna go on top of it. You just need a power and a ground. And then I bought a little 4-prong flat adapter to go ahead and plug it in. So we'll wire everything in, plug it in, and then attach the monitor. And hopefully that way when we have bikes or anything on top, we'll be able to have a better view, because right now it's just hard to see in the back. Alright, so mounted the camera just right in the middle, and then the wire, I have little clips. We're gonna tuck it up here.
Hi guys.
And just go straight down
Sugar.
and plug it in the...
Hi.
These are the little clips that I have. They're 3M adhesive with a little hole in it, so you can push a zip tie through it and then just tighten down whatever you need to. I used it to run some of the wires for our camera for the house, and it worked out great. They're holding, and so just gonna use it on here. Like I said, we're just gonna stick them on down the way and wire manage that wire till we get down into the trailer socket. Say hi.
Hi. I'm going to ride my bike, and my Minnie Mouse bike is brand new, and I have a brand new package, and we moved to Oregon. Make sure to have fun at the airplane and Tina channels for next month. Bye.
Alright, the little one's excited. We're just gonna stick them on like that, and then I'm trying to get it in between the little grooves so it sits flat, and then we're just gonna run it down all the way down like this. So we'll be right back. Let me get these going. Okay, so we got it all zip tied. Added a bunch of the little stick-on things, and it's zip tied right up to the bottom of it.
Hey guys.
And from here, it just has the power adapter for positive and ground. This is the flat for the plug that we're gonna use. We're only gonna use 2 of the wires. The white one is ground, and the brown one is for the lights. So we're gonna wire the ground to the ground and the positive to the lights. Once it plugs in, we should just be able to power on the camera. And that way when I turn off the car, the camera will automatically turn off. It won't drain or anything like that. I got a little clip that we're gonna install on the bottom here just to feed all the wires through and zip tie it so it doesn't dangle. Might add another one a little further in, and then the flat plug is gonna go in there. Okay, I made put in the little loops here just to wire manage it easier and be able to zip tie it. And right now what I'm doing is I'm connecting the ground from the camera to the ground of the flat 4 connector. Using, kind of hard to see. I'm using the little heat shrink connectors. And once you heat it up, there's a little solder that goes into the joint and makes everything nice and solid. And then we'll tape everything up, that way it's waterproof. So we'll keep on working. Got to do the power now. This is the brown wire, which is the lights. We'll connect the red to it, and then we'll turn it on, test it, make sure everything's working. So you slide it on. There's a little solder in the middle. Once you heat it up, it melts out. And then you can heat up the edges and it'll seal everything up. Let it cool down, and it becomes nice and solid. The solder melts through there, connects the wires together, gives a nice, good, solid connection. Let's take the spring. Keys. Alright, so we can see right underneath it, the camera is plugged in. Let's see if we turn off the lights. So, lights off, the camera is off. But if we have our daytime running lights, so we have to have the actual lights on, which is perfectly fine because I have the lights on when we have the camper on. The camera turns on and then we can see it right there. And with this is the chair that we saw in there, so it's right behind it, which is going to be perfect. And then we have the regular backup camera that's on the bottom here that I added. Now I'm just going to clean up the wiring and put all that stuff away. The other thing that we were going to do is I wanted to take out the rollover couch. That way it creates a little bit more room for us in here to store our stuff. Alright, we took out everything from the camper, at least from this side, from the little storage compartment here, from behind the seat. What we're going to do is we're going to undo the hinges here, take these off. My goal is just to get rid of this bottom section because it's going to open up almost 2 feet of space inside of the camper. And then we don't really use this as a sleeping platform or anything. If anything, we're just using it to shove a bunch of stuff in there. So it's very unorganized. But the goal is to get rid of it, give us some more walking space, and then after this next camping trip, maybe figure out if we want to build a smaller couch. Maybe that's something that goes right here. But otherwise, yeah, we're going to start taking this apart, get this out. Looking better. Take this off next. There, we got the main back of the couch off. It was only held on with 4 bolts, 2 here and 2 on that side, so we got that unscrewed, and now I'm going to work on getting this off. There's some brackets there and some little L brackets that go all the way along the bottom of it, so we'll go ahead and keep working our way through it. Alright, here's the progress so far. Got the brackets all out from here that went across. Got the whole little cabinet out. There was a bracket here that took off, and now I still got to take off the bracket that's over there. There's a couple of small tappers, so we got to figure out what to use to take that off. And I'm gonna leave these just in case I want to build a little box that's gonna go up to here. But we're gonna work on getting that off first. Alright, got this bracket off. I had to take off the board that's right here because there was 2 little bolts that were back there that I couldn't reach. So I'm gonna put this back. And I think for now we're gonna leave this as it is for this camping trip, and then I might build a little box. So the goal is to have just a little mini couch this way. I'm going to use this space right here as storage, so we're going to build a little box in there, and then this is just going to be open so we have a little bit more room, so we can walk in here. But otherwise, this is going to be it for this week. If I do more work, I'll record another video, but as of right now, thank you guys and keep watching for updates.